Jonathan Groff stars on the new HBO series Looking, which some people are calling the first post-gay show.
I watched it last night.
Well, what do we mean by that? All the characters are already out, so they don't have the angst about coming out and who they are. They just have the angst about living, okay? Here.
Cheers. 2 more beers. I'm gonna get you drunk tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Cheers.
Yeah, maybe we should go somewhere else. I mean, we can stay here if you want, but...
Or, we could just go back to my place.
Maybe let's go somewhere else first.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Jonathan, your character cracks me up in a way because the one date that there was a date before this encounter.
Yeah, the one in the park?
No. Saw that one.
That was a different one, right?
Obviously a mommy issue there, but it was right. No,
Totally.
The date was so uncomfortable because you were like out of your skin, right?
Yeah, totally. Patrick, the character of Patrick that I play, he's a little socially awkward and he gets very nervous on first dates, which I think a lot of us can relate to.
I know, but you said everything like you should not say on a first date.
I know. I got a little too drunk on the first date, and the guy I'm on the date with ends it early. It's a total mess.
Total mess. How much are you... Oh, go ahead.
No, you have a better question.
Well, no, I just wonder how much because this show is set in San Francisco. I have such a love affair with that city as well.
Yeah.
To go up there and shoot there and tell these stories there.
It was heaven. I mean, we couldn't have shot it anywhere else. We shot the whole thing on location there. All of the bars, all of the restaurants, all the street corners. It's real San Francisco. It's great.
And it's like the references to Zuni Cafe, which is like one of my favorite places up there. But San Francisco is also one of those places where I can remember going to the Castro to get gas, and yet there's someone walking down the street with, pants that have no bottoms on them.
Totally.
Buttless chaps.
Totally.
Totally normal.
San Francisco, I feel like, is definitely one of those places where you can be whoever you want to be. It's part of the magic of that city.
Yeah.
Now, this series is out there. It's getting a lot of critical reactions, much written about this. And I don't know if you read all of it or not.
Some of it. I've read some of it.
I say don't read it, just because there are some saying, oh, this is really good. It's revelatory. This is a real take on what the lives are like. And then you read some other criticisms, especially from some gay periodicals saying, too dull, too normal, we don't want normal. How about some more excitement?
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, everybody's got a different take on it. And it's cool for us that we're starting a conversation about what it means to be gay and what it means to be gay today. And I think it's really exciting that everybody's got a bunch of different opinions. As long as the show sort of gets people talking and engaged, I think that's
How
really
would this
cool.
contrast with, people are comparing it to Sex and the City.
Yeah.
But my immediate jump would be to Tales of the City.
Yeah.
The Amistad Mopan about people in San Francisco, many of whom are gay. How would you compare it to that?
Well, it's interesting you say Tales of the City because that was our creator, Michael Lannon, gave us that mini-series for research when we started, and we all fell in love with it and have watched it many times. I would say it's more like Tales of the City than Sex and the City, for sure.
I assumed you were going to actually say that, yeah.
But listen, I love Sex and the City, and I think there might be an audience crossover there. Like if you like Sex and the City or even Tales of the City, you might like our show.
Some people, though, even with Sex and the City, had said it was making a mockery of kind of that feminist movement and women, and then that could possibly happen with this as well. What do you think about that?
It's interesting. Yeah, I remember Sex and the City. A bunch of people when that came out had different opinions that it was too sexual or too white or whatever, and certainly we're getting a lot of chatter about that as well. And so I think that, I don't know, it's exciting to be working on something that people are talking about, and we hope at the end of the day people just watch the show and fall in love with the characters.
You are
and
no
the storylines.
stranger to doing things that people are talking about. Because I remember when you were on Glee.
Yeah.
There was a whole lot of talk about that.
Right.
Now, I like the fact that here's a shot of you back then on Glee.
There we are.
Yeah, look at that with Leah.
And you guys are your buddies in real life, right?
We are buddies in real life.
Because there you are in Spring Awakening, right?
Yeah, that's us in Spring Awakening. Yeah, we did that on Broadway for 2 years.
Tony nominated, might add, right?
I got to ask you before you go. You got this young actor, Scott Bakula, is in the show. Is he any
This
good?
young upstart, Scott Bakula.
Is he any good?
Scott Bakula
Chance, though?
is a dream. He's the greatest. Yeah, he's just the best. He's a total pro. He's the nicest guy. We had a blast with him.
Okay.
The whole cast. I mean, everybody got along. Everybody got along so well. We had such a good time making the show.
Yeah, you should never say that. You know that.
Why? Am I going to jinx it?
We call it kiss of death. Yeah. Getting along,
Or
forget about it.
no.
we like it
Or
also.
if we like it, that's another.
Yeah.
It's just,
no, that's a career
Nice.
ender.
so good to see you again, John.
Great to see
Thank
you
you for
too,
coming.
yeah.
And on right after Girls on HBO.
On right after Girls, 10:30 every
Do
Sunday.
you have your clothes off as often as Lena will?
I will have my clothes off. You have to watch and find out. But I'll definitely have my clothes on.
You are a tease.